Wouldn't it be great to manage your portfolio on one platform? Well, now you can trade all in one place on Robinhood. That means you can trade individual stocks and ETFs and also buy and sell crypto using seriously powerful and intuitive tools at one of the lowest costs on average without needing to manage multiple apps. Robinhood makes withdrawing and depositing crypto seamless. Send crypto to your Robinhood account or send crypto from your Robinhood account to other wallets without deposit or withdrawal fees from Robinhood. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Network fees may apply to crypto transfers. Crypto transfers may not be available to all customers. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.
Let's play Burlington's Guess That Price. Back to school means back to saving. We're bringing you kids' jeans starting at, hold on a minute, just $11.99. Burlington's acing this test. What about character backpacks? We've got them starting at $12.99. Burlington's done it again. How about sneakers for the kids? A-plus brands and right on trend starting at $11.99. Saving is now in session. Burlington, deals, brands, wow! Styles and selections vary by location.
Welcome back to our Sunday bonus episode, where I share an article with you from a different podcast in our network to keep your life nice and optimized. Today's episode comes from Optimal Health Daily. So with that, here's Dr. Neil with the post and commentary as we optimize your life.
Time Crunch Workouts by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com. Life happens. There will come days when you don't have much time to devote to training. And there will also be days where you just don't want to do your entire workout. You'll want to do the bare minimum and be done with it. Whenever those days happen, that's when I like to use time crunch workouts. When performing time crunch workouts, or get in the gym, get done as soon as possible and leave workouts, I keep a few basic principles in mind. 1. Training economy. This is definitely the time to use that best bang for your buck exercise. In case you forgot, that means squats, deadlifts, lunges, push-ups, chin-ups, presses, parallel bar dips, and inverted rows. If you only have a small time slot available for training, you better, 2, work as many muscle groups as possible. This ties into the first point, but I make sure I perform a total body workout, or as close to one as I can get. If I only have 15 minutes to train, I want to train every muscle possible. 3. Work hard. This may seem obvious, but I mean work hard. If you only have 10 to 20 minutes to devote to training, make them a tough 20 minutes. You might be surprised, but they could be some of the most effective workouts you've ever done. Some of my toughest and most productive workouts were done with only a narrow training window of 20 minutes. Here are some of my personal favorite time crunch workout combinations. Combination 1, deadlifts and parallel bar dips. Deadlifts on their own work basically every muscle in the body. While you could do them on their own and get in a great training session, I like to pair them with parallel bar dips. Why? Because you can get in some chest, shoulder, and triceps work, and both exercises work on non-competing muscle groups. But also, I like the fact that my spine gets to decompress after pulling a heavy deadlift. It just feels good. Try this combination and you'll know what I mean. This 2-lift training session will definitely work every muscle in your body. Combination 2, squats and chin-ups. Squats need no explanation because they are such an obvious choice. However, I especially like to pair them with chin-ups because, just like the deadlift dip combo, your spine gets a chance to decompress after being loaded. Again, it just feels good and is a great training combination. This is another 2-lift training session that will work almost every muscle in your body. Highly recommended. Combination number 3, single leg deadlift, suspended push-ups, and suspended inverted rows. This is a triple lift bodyweight time crunch workout and happens to be one of my favorites right now. This can be done at home, outside, or anywhere you happen to be. All you need is a jungle gym and you're all set. My favorite ways to perform this workout are to set a timer for 10 to 20 minutes and perform as many circuits as possible, or perform ladders. For a ladder, I start at 10 reps for each exercise, then do 9, and go all the way down to 1 rep for each exercise. The possibilities are endless, But those are my two favorite ways to perform that bodyweight circuit. Kettlebell swings. These are a tremendous single lift time crunch workout. I've been doing a lot of swings lately and I'm enjoying them more and more. Not only do they blast your backside, but it's a great way to improve your conditioning levels as well. There are so many different ways to organize a kettlebell swing workout, and I'll share that one in the near future. Set a timer and start swinging. Hill sprints. I'm sure you knew this one was coming. Get thoroughly warmed up and then sprint up the hill. Again, you can set up this workout in numerous ways. Perform as many hill sprints as possible in a set period of time, or sprint up the hill, rest a set period of time, and complete a specified number of sprints. I don't care how you do it, just get it done. Advanced burpees. We'll round out this list with a final single lift exercise. Technically, it's 3 exercises in one: burpee, push-up, and pull-up, but you get the idea. My two favorite ways to set up an advanced burpee workout are to perform as many as possible in a set period of time, or perform 5 to 10 burpees, rest 30 to 60 seconds, and complete a total of 5 to 10 rounds. So there you have it, some great time crunch workouts that you can do at home, outside, or in the gym. Now that you know you can perform a quick and effective training session in a matter of minutes, you have absolutely no excuse for not training consistently and building the body you want. Remember that whenever you find yourself muttering, "I don't have the time to work out." You just listened to the post titled Time Crunch Workouts by Nia Shanks of niashanks.com.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Does this sound familiar? You're in line at checkout, cart full of items, your toddler is screaming for a treat, and you left your wallet in the car. Or was it at home? No need to panic. With your iPhone in hand, you can tap to pay using Apple Card with Apple Pay, and you'll earn 2% daily cash back when you do. So if your credit card isn't Apple Card, maybe it should be. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Nia Shanks' last statement reminded me of a quote from Bob Greene, personal trainer to the stars. He once said, "I've heard every excuse for why people choose not to exercise, except for a good one." And so I agree with Nia that a lack of time isn't the best excuse. In the past, I've used the example of, look, if you only have 10 minutes to get in a workout, run a mile as fast as you can. It should take you less than 10 minutes to do that. What I particularly love about Nia's recommendations are that, yes, they work your total body and they include some resistance training, so these are great combinations. Plus, they require very little to no equipment depending on the combination you choose. Burpees can be done anywhere. Nia's advanced burpee workout reminded me of something that Mark Twight, who trained the folks from 300 and make Henry Cavill look like the Man of Steel, he posted a video on YouTube called Louder Than 11. Take a look at it, but it's basically advanced burpees where they're doing burpees, push-ups, and pull-ups, and it's all done in under 4 minutes. Pretty impressive stuff. And as Nia mentioned, one of the important things to consider is using at the very least large muscle groups. So if you have limited time, if you can't get in a complete body workout, try and make sure that you're working at least the large muscle groups: legs, chest, shoulders, back. And so I'm a huge fan of her deadlifts and dip workout, as well as the squats and chin-up workout. And I totally agree. It feels so good on your back to take a break after doing a squat or a deadlift to do some chin-ups or some dips. It actually feels good to do those moves. All right, that'll do it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow for our usual Friday Q&A, so stay tuned for that, where your optimal life awaits.